Welcome to my channel. Today's story will make you question everything you know about the death certificate. In 2019, a woman from Florida received a call from the local police department informing her that her husband had died and they needed her to come and claim the body. Before hanging up, the woman was able to ask a few questions, like how he died and where the accident happened. But the police were unable to answer any of them. All they told her was that they needed her to come and identify the body so they could proceed with the autopsy and release the information to the next of kin. When she arrived at the station, the woman was shown a man's body in a body bag. Even though she was absolutely certain that the dead man was her husband, the police still made her fill out a form confirming the identity of the deceased. After she signed the document, the body was released to her and she took it home. She then held a funeral for her dead husband, after which she buried him in the backyard. But here's where things take a turn. A few days after the burial, the woman's real husband showed up at their home. Apparently, he had been on a fishing trip when his boat capsized. He managed to get himself upright, but when he got to shore, he found his phone and wallet were missing. So he called the police from a neighbor's phone, and that's when they told him that he was dead. He listened in disbelief as the officer narrated the events leading up to his supposed death, including a description of the body they had found and the subsequent investigation. It was only then that the man realized that there had been a terrible mistake. When the police were informed of the mix-up, they launched an investigation and discovered that the body that had been mistaken for the woman's husband belonged to a homeless man who had been reported missing a few weeks prior. To confirm this, they exhumed the body and performed an autopsy. As it turned out, the two men were almost the same age and both of them had brown hair and were balding. Additionally, the homeless man had no ID or next of kin, which is why the police were able to make such a grievous mistake. Although the error was eventually discovered, it left two families forever scarred. The family of the deceased man had to deal with the fact that he was buried in a shallow grave in a random backyard, while the woman who mistakenly buried her husband alive had to live with the guilt of having caused the death of an innocent man. That's all for the day, and please subscribe for more updates.